crowd is roaring inside the Wells Fargo Center in Philadelphia. And we are going to keep our attention right here on mat number 1, Dean Peterson, Stevo Poulin, blood round. Here we go. Rutgers sporting the white tops and black bottom singlets tonight. Red block guard, quick shot by Peterson, single leg switch off to a double. Peterson trying to finish off the opening takedown. He's around the rear body now. They're on their feet, trying to finish this opening takedown, looking for a big mat return. He's got it, and Dean Peterson strikes first. He's up 3-0, just 20 seconds in. Poulin quickly cuts away, flips the hips. He's out for one. It's 3-1. Steve Minich and Mikey Labriola are in the corner for Peterson in the red. 2:20 to go in this opening period. Peterson leads this one 3-1 with the opening takedown. He didn't waste any time. Peterson getting backed up. He's got the right leg lead. Wrestlers approaching the top part of the circle right now near the boundary. Peterson's back towards the boundary as Poulin tries to fire in an underhook on the right side. He's going to try to drive Peterson to the boundary. Poulin keeping his right foot in bounds. Now his left foot is going to drive him out. Referee calling for more action, and we're going to get a restart in the center with 1:55 remaining in the first period. Peterson's been keeping that right leg lead for most of this tournament. His go-to stance. Wrestling a lot from his left knee as well. Very explosive, low to the mat. Peterson and Poulin in the middle right now. Poulin trying to pressure forward. Northern Colorado has those gray and navy blue singlets on. Again, Poulin looking for the All-American podium for the first time in his career, as is Peterson. Poulin was the 10th seed, Peterson the 12th. He made it to the quarterfinals earlier today, fell to NC State's Vincent Robertson, who's currently in the semifinals over on mat 3. 1:10 to go this first period, and we're going to get a stoppage here. Referee signal behind the head, so too much grabbing of the headgear or going behind the head, just trying to keep everything legal. No penalty points assessed. There's probably a warning to both wrestlers there. 1 minute to go. Dylan Shawver and Joey Oliveira will both be on mat number 6. They're on deck and in the hole for their blood round matches. Duck under here for Peterson, trying to come around the back, trying to finish off this takedown. Poulin scrambled with them now. Poulin has the right leg of Peterson. Peterson seated on his butt in the middle of the mat, trying to elevate around the leg and the crotch, trying to step over now. Peterson coming around the back. Good scrambling by both men. Now Poulin on the single leg going off to a double. He's off in the treetop position. Peterson hanging on to the ankles here for this scramble. 32 seconds to go in the first period. Peterson on the bottom right now, rolling through on the ankle. Now trying to come up on top. Poulin now coming up on top. He has the height right now. 22 seconds to go in the first period. Peterson still hanging on that left foot, and we're going to get a stoppage, potentially dangerous, with 20 seconds to go in the first period.
Plus bonus on nets 1, 2, 5, and 6, 7. Plus bonus on nets 3 and 4.
Here we go on the restart. Peterson posted with the right hand. Poulin trying to get to that tie-up. Head-to-head tie. Peterson almost tried to get a little slide by there off the arm drag. Couldn't quite finish it, though. Short time now, first period. And we're going to come to the end of the first. It's a 3-1 lead for Dean Peterson. Riding time, not a factor. For the second period, Peterson with the choice. He will go down. Poulin takes his spot. He's going to line up on the right side of Peterson, facing the official, and now we're going to get a whistle, say a caution on Poulin. Went a little bit early for that setup and just beat the whistle by a hair. Poulin now setting up on the left side. Peterson immediately Granby rolls off the whistle. Poulin maintaining this ride. He's got Peterson flat now. Again, riding time not a factor early going into the second period. Poulin's got him flat, riding parallel at the moment. Trying to step that left leg up, possibly getting some boots in. Peterson sliding his left knee up, trying to get back to his base. No movement right now in the middle of the mat. Poulin trying to get wrist control. Peterson sliding that left knee up again. Still nothing here. Poulin doing a nasty job on top right now. He's not really moving side to side. Both guys are still in the middle. They've barely moved off that center part of the mat, and now we're going to get a stoppage. It's a stalemate. Here's the restart in the center. 1:15 to go in the second period. Peterson trying to hit a switch now. Poulin seated on his butt. Peterson trying to stand up with the right leg, now grabbing the leg of Poulin. Poulin's got to watch his back here. Referee to keeping an eye on it. Peterson leaning back into Poulin here. Can he grab the head? Now Peterson might get a reversal. He's going to lead back into Poulin. Poulin maintaining composure though, still in the top position. Now Peterson turning back towards his left, watching the head of Poulin. Poulin's got to be careful here. It's a funky scramble position in the middle. 45 seconds to go in the second period. Peterson is up on his butt, and now he's able to clear the legs. Poulin's still on the one leg of Peterson. He's on the right side of Peterson. Referee counting off, and we're going to get a stall warning on Poulin. They're going to cut the riding time for the moment. He was just hanging onto the leg there. Referee was calling out the stalls, I believe, and then they put up the signal to cut the riding time. And now we have a brief stoppage. They were just checking the scores table there. So a restart in the center. It's a minute 19 of riding time right now for Poulin. He would have a point at the end of the match. Peterson has 30 seconds, trying to get an escape here. Knee sliding up, Poulin heavy on top. He's got boots in. Got that right boot in. He's got Peterson flat. 20 seconds. This is how good Stevo Poulin is on top. And with 10 seconds to go, Peterson is flat, and it looks like he's going to be able to get a ride for this entire period. So the period comes to an end. It's a 3-1 lead for Peterson. It's Poulin's choice. He's going to go down. Now you got to wonder, is he going to try to maintain a ride here to cut the riding time, or is he going to let him up? And a second stall call on Poulin. He had to tie his shoe. And that's a point for Peterson. I'm not kidding. So Poulin got hit for stalling in the second period, and they get hit again right there before the period. It's 4-1, and now Peterson immediately lets him out. It's 4-2 now. Peterson's still in front by 2 points, but Poulin has riding time. So essentially only a 1-point lead for Peterson. They're in the over-under position now on their feet. 1:45 to go. Poulin driving on Peterson. Near the boundary, out of bounds, and now a stall warning on Peterson for backing out. So here's the situation, 4-2 lead for Peterson, 1:39 to go. Poulin has riding time. He's already been hit for stalling twice. Peterson now hit for the first time. Peterson left leg lead, posting with the right hand, 90 seconds to go. He's up by 2, essentially just 1 point right now. Riding time not locked for Poulin, but it is a factor. He's pushing Peterson back towards the boundary. He's got to be careful. Peterson needs to circle back inside here to avoid a second stall call. Good snap down there from Dean. Poulin trying to shoot him out of bounds. Peterson circling back towards the center. A shot here for Peterson. High crotch, trying to elevate on a fireman's dump. Now we're going to the treetop position. Poulin scrambling. Now Peterson on the legs, turning back into Poulin, looking for back exposure. And that's 3. There's no takedown there. They were calling danger. Challenge break is getting ready to go as Steve Minich is getting ready to throw it. They're still scrambling though. 50 seconds. Now Peterson turning back into Poulin. Poulin's on top right now. Still no takedown on this scramble. Peterson's head is caught, and now a challenge break just came out from the Northern Colorado bench. They're still letting this action go. 35 seconds here. Can Peterson pop his head out? He's tripoding up. Poulin basically riding him here, and now they're going to blow it dead. Stalemate with 30 seconds to go, and boy, we could have total chaos here right now.
Northern Colorado looking for a takedown here on mat number 1. New match.
So Coach Minich was getting ready to throw the challenge break. They were calling danger there as Poulin's back. It was nearly flat on the mat during that scramble, and now Northern Colorado is calling for the challenge, or their challenge is a takedown for Poulin. There was no takedown on the mat. They're going to have to see enough evidence to overturn this, and I think Coach Minich, I got to imagine, he's going to get ready to throw a challenge brick of his own should this go not in Rutgers' favor. This is a ginormous call right now.
New matchup here on mat number 2 from Penn State, Braden Davis. His opponent from Iowa State, Evan Cross.
Peterson was deep on that shot, nearly dumped Poulin. But they got to the treetop in a funky scramble. I don't know if there was enough change of position. I think Poulin might have had a boot in, but Peterson was still scrambling and had limbs of Poulin. They're going to have to take a long look at this. So I believe Northern Colorado is going to challenge to see if they got the takedown, if Poulin got the takedown during that funky scramble. I mean, they went back and forth. I didn't see too much change of position other than that scramble just kept continuing. But that's me from my bird's eye vantage point up here. Dylan Shulver's on deck on mat number 6. Mat number 6 is in the third period, 1:10 to go and counting. They are still looking at this. No decision has been made yet. There is a semifinal winner. NC State's Vincent Robinson, the redshirt freshman, is off to the finals. He beats Sheldon Seymour 4-2. That's who Peterson fell short to. The other semifinal is 2-2 going to sudden victory between Eddie Ventresca and Troy Spratley of Virginia Tech and Oklahoma State respectively. Again, Dylan Shulver's on deck on mat 6, so we'll bring you simultaneous coverage if we have to. They are still looking at this review down below. The challenge was if Poulin got a takedown. As it stands right now, Peterson leads at 4-2 with 30 seconds remaining, but Poulin has a minute 49 of riding time. It is locked. Well, they're taking a long look at this, man. You could almost argue Peterson had Poulin in danger most of the time as well. Let's see what they say after the review. They're going to give 3 to Poulin. It's a takedown for Stevo Poulin after review, and now Rutgers is going to throw the challenge brick. Coach Minich just threw it, and I think he's going to argue that danger call where they had, I believe, 2 swipes at one point, but Poulin was on his back, and I think they're going to challenge that now. Boy, this is going to really turn the match now because Poulin's been so dominant on top. They also reset the clock now to 46 seconds. They put more time back on the clock, but Rutgers is going to use all their resources here, and they're going to challenge this. So after review, Poulin got the takedown. Now he leads Peterson 5-4. Riding time is still locked, even though they reset the clock to 46 seconds. So Poulin has a 5-4 lead, but Rutgers is challenging from that same sequence where it looked like Peterson had a takedown. Now, here's the really interesting part. If Peterson actually ends up with that takedown, he would have been in control first. So you have to go back a little bit. He would be up 7-2, and then since they ruled it a takedown for Poulin, that would essentially just be a reversal, and then it would be Peterson up 7-4. But Poulin would still have riding time. based on my educated guess, that's how it would roll. If Peterson somehow is awarded this takedown off this challenge, then he would go up 7-2. And since Poulin was already awarded a takedown, they would change that to a reversal because it would be a change of position, because Peterson's sequence that they're challenging was first, and then followed by Poulin's change of position. So essentially it would be 7-4, but Poulin would have riding time, essentially down just 2 points, but on top with 46 seconds to go. Let's see what they see after review. They didn't take as long in this one. They're saying Poulin's on top here. I'm not sure if they changed anything, though. Right now it's still 5-4 Poulin, but again, Peterson needs an escape and a takedown to take the lead at this point if they don't change anything, or he's going to need a reversal to tie things up as Poulin has riding time. The Northern Colorado coaches were still arguing something, but after all that, Rutgers' challenge is not successful. It's 5-4 Poulin, and we resume action. 40 seconds to go. Peterson trying to Granby roll out of here. He's down by a point, but he's also down on riding time. He's down essentially by 2 right now. 35 seconds, Poulin still riding. Peterson trying to free his hips. He needs a reversal to tie. 30 seconds now, it rolls out of bounds. Don't forget, Poulin's also been hit with stalling twice, so if he hits hit again, it will be another point for Peterson. He's got 29 seconds. Riding time point is locked. Peterson trails 5-4. He needs an escape and a takedown, or a reversal here. Up to his, trying to get to his feet now, Peterson. 24 seconds, Poulin brings him back down. Quad potting up is Peterson. Can he shake him off? Another big Granby roll. Poulin sticking to him like glue. 15 seconds now. Still nothing. Peterson trying to shake him loose. 10 seconds. Rolling, turning back onto Poulin, looking for a reversal. Oh, can he get it here? He's got 5 seconds. Nothing yet. Trying to lead the Poulin. And there is there a reversal? No, there's not. It is over. Stevo Poulin, 6-4 over Dean Peterson. And Poulin's an All-American for the first time in his career. Dean Peterson has fallen in the blood round for the second time in the last 3 seasons. Oh man, that's a rough ending for Dean Peterson. I think they're going to review this as well. They're going to review that last sequence, the officials are. If they actually rule that a reversal for Peterson in the end at some point, it would be 6-6 and we have to go to overtime. Both guys already have their headgear off. I think this review's already over. And that's it. That's going to do it. Stevo Poulin, 6'4". He's an All-American for Northern Colorado. And Dean Peterson's season ends in the blood round for the second time in 3 years. A brutal way to end it for the Scarlet Knight Jr.